What up, everybody? It's your boy Adrian. Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Elite Podcast. Now, the final and the number one domino in free agency has finally fell, and that is the one Kawhi Leonard. And stunning news. Hey, I was asleep last night, as usually check Twitter and everything last night, but I woke up this morning and was in shock. I couldn't believe it. Kawhi Leonard to the Los Angeles Clippers. Yes, I said it. Kawhi Leonard to the Los Angeles Clippers. Shout out to NBA reporter Chris Haynes, by the way. He does a phenomenal job. Him and Woj as well. He broke that story first, but couldn't believe it. And not only that, what made it even more special is the fact that Paul George is heading to the Clippers as well in a trade with the Los Angeles Clippers, sending 5 future first-round picks and 2 players, that Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You pair Kawhi Leonard up with Lou Williams, Pat Beverly, Montrezl Harrell, Landry Shamet. You got yourself a nice team over there in the Clippers. Now, they definitely got a rivalry with the Los Angeles Lakers, who were for sure they were in the running to land Kawhi Leonard. But Kawhi decided, hey, it's time to go to Clippers, and the Clippers were the quiet team. Everybody thought it was going to be the Lakers or it was going to be the Raptors. But hey, I'm here to tell you I'm ecstatic. I am excited. We got parity like we've never seen since the early to mid 2000s. Finally, I love it. There's not a super team anymore. There's 2 superstars on each of the really good teams, and I love it. It's going to be a competitive, fun, upcoming season. I am excited. But news was that Paul George reported in the last couple days told OKC Thunder, hey, it's time. I'm ready to go. I want to get out of here. Kawhi pushed for it. Paul pushed for it. Hey, they made it happen. I am excited. Now we have a battle in the Staples Center between LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Arguably, in my opinion, I can tell you right now that the Clippers have probably the best defensive team in the league right now as it stands, with Paul George, with Kawhi Leonard, with Pat Bev. Hey, Lakers are still going to be as good. They just want to add a Danny Green. They got Quinn Cook. They signed KCP, McGee. They're just giving shooters, which LeBron James needs. So I think both these teams still have a legit title shot this year, in my opinion. So it's going to be a fun season. But this year, the Western Conference is going to be as competitive as I've ever seen it. I really was pushing for the Denver Nuggets out of the West this year, but they just can't catch a break. No free agency. No free agents. I really wish they would have tried to go add Tobias Harris, who signed with the Philadelphia 76ers, by the way. But they didn't do that. They re-signed Jamal Murray. Hey, guy always got Paul Millsap back for 1 year. But that was my team that I was really rooting for, that I thought could get out the West. But with the Clippers and Lakers, it's going to be tough. But Denver still can make some noise if Jokic can elevate his game. But listen, the Lakers and the Kings both didn't make the playoffs last year. So if you look at the Western Conference standings last year, those are my 2 teams that will get in. And the 2 teams that will drop out are the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. I said it first, the San Antonio Spurs. I think this will be finally the year that they do not make the playoffs. And they have been a consistent model of excellence in this NBA since Greg Popovich has taken over. But I just think this is the year. The West is too stacked. Portland got Hassan Whiteside. They drafted Nazir Little. They got Kent Bazemore in the trade. Hey, they're making moves. Just saying, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Warriors. I know they lost KD, but they got D-Russ, re-signed Clay, got Willie Cauley-Stein, re-signed Looney. Did a great job. The Kings got De'Aaron Fox back for another year, who's going to be a stud. Buddy Hield. They're going to be good. I'm telling you right now, the West is stacked. It's going to be fun. Utah is the other team I'm looking out for as well, too. Got Bogdanovich, signed Ed Davis, got Mike Conley in the trade, Rudy Gobert. The problem wasn't their defense last year, it was their offense and helping Spider Mitchell. By the way, shout out to him for that shoe. The new shoe he's got by Adidas. It's a phenomenal shoe. I like it. But they're going to be stacked. It's going to be a hell of a battle. And I'm here to tell you, a lot of people like the Pelicans and they like the Mavericks. I know the Mavericks added Boban. They added Seth Curry. They got Kristaps Porzingis back. Luka's in another year. But I think it's going to be another year for them to make the playoffs. Same with the Pelicans. Like what they did, adding J.J. Redick. They got Drew Holiday, Lonzo, Zion, the number 1 pick, who I watched last night. Phenomenal, by the way. Those are the upcoming teams. Don't sleep on the Grizzlies with Ja and Jaren Jackson. Up-and-coming team. But the West is just stacked and it's loaded. And it's going to be so much fun, ladies and gentlemen. And Kawhi just changed the landscape of the entire NBA. He single-handedly is just like Thanos from the Avengers. Destroyed San Antonio, destroyed the Golden State Warriors. Coming back though, they left Toronto, left them brokenhearted, left the Lakers on the doorstep, signed with the Clippers and now new sweethearts. It's amazing. And shout out to Jerry West, by the way, who's probably the best recruiter in NBA history. I know he's not the technical GM, but he has done a great job over the years with the Lakers acquiring Shaq, getting Kobe in a trade. He was with the Warriors when they signed Kevin Durant. Now he's back with the Clippers. Got KD. Not KD, I'm sorry. They got Kawhi Leonard and they got Paul George. Phenomenal. They don't call him the logo for nothing, so I had to give him a quick shout out. But with that being said, like I talked about the West, let's jump over to the East real quick. Now the top 5 teams in the East to me are the Bucks, the 76ers, the Celtics, the Nets, and the Pacers. The Pacers are my sleeper team as they added Malcolm Brogdon. They got Jeremy Lamb. Oladipo will be back for a healthy year. The Nets, I think, will get past the first round this year. They got Kevin Durant and they got Kyrie. But hey, the man you need to watch out on the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm gonna say it here first and foremost, is one Karis LeVert. Expect him to have a breakout season, especially after last year after he messed his ankle up. But he will be back on a vengeance, and that is one guy you need to watch. Now, Celtics added Cantor. They got Kemba that helps Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown out. They'll definitely be competing, and I think they'll be better. That'll be huge for them, and Kyrie drama's behind them. Now, the 76ers, I like what they did, added in a more athletic shooter compared to J.J. Redick, like a Josh Richardson. They got Tobias Harris back. Signed Al Horford for the $97 million contract. It can go over $100 million with incentives, but help Joel Embiid out. I think they'll be just as good. A lot of people are picking them the favorites. But Ben Simmons still can't shoot, and that is my issue with him, and I'm going to continue to have that issue with Ben Simmons. But with that being said, the team I'm still picking to come out the Eastern Conference next year is one Giannis Antetokounmpo. He won MVP. He'll be back. He'll be better. I know they lost Brogdon, but they re-signed Lopez, re-signed Middleton, bringing the gang back for another year, and they're going to get out the East this year. I'm calling it again. I have faith in him. His jump shot will be better. He learned in that series with the Toronto Raptors what to do and what not to do. He's got that Kobe mentality. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on him. But it's gonna be a fun ride this year in the NBA, and I'm loving it. And Kawhi Leonard just changed the entire landscape, and I am shocked. But hey, let's talk about one quick thing real quick, and that is what are the OKC Thunder going to do? In my opinion, I think they're gonna have to rebuild. They're gonna tear it down. Now they got to pay. They owe Steven Adams $25 million, and they're trying to get under the luxury tax. Danilo won't be a free agent until next year. They got Jeremy Grant. They still got Robertson, who hasn't played in a year and a half. Schroeder, they owe him $15 million for the next couple years. My opinion, they're gonna have to trade Steven Adams, get that luxury tax on. And the question is, what do you do with Westbrook? I'm a huge Westbrook fan. If I could play like any NBA player, it would be him, and I'm not gonna bash him. But Sam Presti has to figure some things out. Russell Westbrook's going into the second year of his max deal. What do you do with that? His average salary is $41.5 million. Will he request a trade? Will they trade him? Will anybody take on that contract? These are questions that need to be asked. But if you look at the OKC Thunder over the years, they've had stars and all-stars and superstar caliber players such as Kevin Durant, James Harden, even all-star players such as Sabonis, who will be a future all-star, Victor Oladipo, Lost Ibaka. It all changed, in my opinion, when they decided to trade James Harden to the Houston Rockets and not keep him and kept Ibaka over him over $4 million. That changed the landscape of this franchise. And after that, just keep losing people and can't keep people. So questions need to be answered in Oklahoma City. So, and if Russell Westbrook ends up getting traded, in my opinion, it will be to the Eastern Conference. Or if he asks for a trade, it will be to the Eastern Conference. But only time will tell. I'm excited for this NBA season, ladies and gentlemen. We got the summer league going on, by the way, so you need to go watch all these young stars: DeAndre Hunter, Zion Williamson, R.J. Barrett, Ja Morant, Kobe White. Hey, I'm looking forward to it, NBA fans, and I'm excited. But that domino fell, and Kawhi Leonard set the NBA world on fire, ladies and gentlemen, and I am excited. It is going to be a fun NBA season, and I cannot wait till October. We got a few months. It'll be here faster than we know it. But we'll keep talking about this, ladies and gentlemen. Kawhi Leonard did his thing. He kept it quiet. He wanted his camp to keep it quiet. And everybody kept sleeping on the Clippers. And as we all know, Kawhi Leonard is very unconventional. But hey, he made the right move, in my opinion. And it's going to pay off, in my opinion, as the Clippers right now are the favorites in Vegas to capture the NBA title at plus 275, followed by the Lakers and the Bucks at plus 400, followed by the 76ers at plus 700, followed by the Warriors and the Rockets at plus 1,000 and plus 1,500. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's turn the heat up because it's getting intense in here. And the NBA offseason is like a soap opera, ladies and gentlemen. And we got the answers that we needed and wanted, and none of us seen this coming, and that's the best thing about it. But NBA fans, you know what to do. And everybody who listens to my channel and watches, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. And hey, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That is at Keeping the Score. KeepinTheScore. And do not forget, like I said, to subscribe to my Twitter page and subscribe to this channel. You know what to do. It's your boy Adrian. Everybody have a great day. Keep chasing them dreams. And I'm out.